The reason you're still stuck in life is because you have normalized your current circumstances, whether it be higher finances, better relationships, better health. The reason you're still stuck is because the current circumstances has become so normal for you. And whatever you find normal will find you, right? Because take the rich, for example, right? The rich people, it is so natural, it is so normal for them to have money, right? And if you have been struggling financially, then most probably it is very much normal for you to want money, right? Having money is very normal, it's very natural for the rich people, and that is why the rich keeps getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. It is because of the subtle difference, right? So the secret here is for you to manifest your desired reality, all you have to do is find that desired reality to be normal for you. To identify that desired reality as a normal thing for you, you have to normalize it. Because when you normalize it, you automatically become detached. You can automatically you can let go of it, and you can do it in an easy way, right? You are watching this video, and I don't know in which device you're watching this video, but you have normalized owning the device. The room you're sitting in, the house you are living in, you have normalized living in that house. But the mistake that many people do when it comes to manifestation and reality creation is they keep their goal or they keep the desired reality on a pedestal, right? They think that it is a far off goal that they need to achieve, right? The moment you find your desired reality as a normal thing that can happen to you, you stop relying on these techniques, on these manifestation techniques that you see on the internet. You don't need a specific technique if you can already behave. You can if you can already be like someone who already owns it, right? Because the secret to manifestation is you being the version of yourself if you were in your desired reality, right? And a part of it is you normalizing your desired reality. Let's say you want to manifest a house, right? You need to normalize living in a house of your dreams. That means you should not get excited about that house. You should not get your emotions should not fluctuate when you think that the house is not coming to you, right? Because this is where conviction comes in, right? What is conviction? Conviction is knowing. It is not a belief, right? When you turn on a switch, you know for a fact that the light will get turned on. That is conviction, right? So if you want to normalize your desired reality, you need to have conviction so much that you know that it is going to come for you. If you want financial freedom, then you need to know that you will achieve financial freedom. You're already financially free. Part of manifestation is also living from the end, right? So if you are living from the end, then that current situation, that reality must be so normal for you because you are manifesting every day, right? You are already a master manifester. The situation you are in, the current life you have been given, was manifested by you. It is because of your current beliefs, current thoughts, current emotions, current identity, your perception. All of these pillars of your frequency has manifested your current situation. And living your current life is very normal for you, right? If you have been struggling financially, then not having money is a very normal thing for you. If you keep finding those kind of things as a normal thing for you, if you're normalizing your current life, then that means you are very much detached on it, right? You are very much detached on living your current life. You can easily let go of it, and automatically you are manifesting your current life. You will keep manifesting your current life because you have normalized your current life. And when you think about your desired reality, when you think about you wanting to be rich, that seems so far ahead of you. It is because you have normalized your current life. How can you normalize your desired reality as well as your current life? It is you can't sit in two chairs at once, right? You can't do that. For a rich person, it is very much abnormal to live in a small house. It is very much abnormal for the rich person to not have money. So why not, if you want to be rich, why isn't you not having money is an abnormal thing for you? Why are you normalizing poverty? Why are you normalizing not having better relationships? The shirt you're wearing, the room you're in, the things you own, you're normalized owning those things, right? So if you want to manifest a certain thing or a desire, then you have to normalize that in order for it to enter your life. For example, let's say you have been making $30,000 per month, right? And you want to scale your revenue to $50,000 per month. But even if you can achieve $50,000 per month, the next month you revert back to your old revenue because you have been so used to maintaining that $30,000 mark, right? So you need to change your self concept. You need to change your frequency in a way where your new normal is 50K per month, right? It is not, you can't sustain the new revenue. It's not because you can't do it, but it is because the frequency is not aligned with what you want. And this normalization also applies to emotions as well. If you have been having emotions like worry, stress, anger, hate, jealousy, all of these negative emotions, if you have been going through them every day, and if you find them normal, then of course the emotions is going to keep up. Of course the emotion is going to get repeated every day. And since your emotional state is the biggest part of your frequency, many experiences, real life experiences, will be created to reflect your emotional state, right? If you find these emotions as an abnormal thing, then you will automatically work on them. You will get the intuition to work on your emotions so that you can incorporate positive emotions as your default state. Whatever you normalize, it will find you, right? And the reason you can't normalize your desired reality, you keep it on a pedestal, right? You think that it is a far ahead goal that I don't have right now. That manifestation is living from the end. So you need to visualize your desired reality to a point where you feel it as a normal thing for you. If you visualize your desired reality for the first time, no change is going to happen. But if you keep visualizing your desired reality so vividly, so detailed, every day, consistently, and you keep having these emotional experiences every day of you being in a desired reality, then that experience in itself becomes normal for you. And if that desired reality becomes normal for you, your current circumstances becomes an abnormal thing for you. Then automatically you will take actions that will result in your desired reality, right? You not being consistent with your manifestation practice makes you normalize your current circumstances, which will keep getting repeated until or unless you change your self concept of who you are. Because if you define yourself as a person like, I'm not consistent, I'm not a person who can't, I'm not a person who can be consistent in what they preach that they will do, right? So you need to change your self concept in a way where you feel like I am the person who is consistent in whatever they start. So beware of what self concept that you enforce every day, right? If you stop being consistent in whatever you start, then that means you don't follow up on your word, you don't have integrity with yourself. Then how can your subconscious mind trust you? How can you trust yourself? If you can't trust yourself, if you can't keep up on your word, then why will the universe will give you what you want? Because you can't give yourself what you want, right? So the key to normalizing your desired reality, because so the key to normalizing your desired reality comes from the fact that you need to feel the emotion of you already being in a desired reality and living it. And the best way to do it is visualize the desired reality as vividly as possible. And you do it every day and as much time as possible and create that internal sensation, create that internal emotion. And the more you do it, the more your desired reality becomes normalized, and the more weird and the more creepy your current life becomes. And the more weird your current life becomes, you will start to notice the wrong things that is happening around you. You don't want to live poor. You don't want to live a scarcity life, right? You want to be in abundance. And the moment you normalize abundance, abundance will find its way to you. So be consistent with the manifestation practice. So be consistent with whatever things you start. Finish it, finish that project, finish that task, finish the to do list. Don't set a goal, don't set a task which you can't complete, which you can't come through. You need to follow up on every word you give to yourself and others as well. Because only when you do that, you can build self trust. And only when you build self trust, you will have the confidence in yourself that you will manifest your desired reality. There are multiple parts to this game, right? In terms of manifestation, there is letting go of your desired reality, because if you can't let go, then that means you keep it on a pedestal. And there is your emotional state, there is your identity, there is your attention, like, because you need to take care of your attention, like that is for another video. But to keep it short, if you keep focusing on the parts of your life, if you keep putting your focus on the parts of your life where it emits lack, where it emits negative emotions out of you, then that means you're still feeding to the negative energy of your life, right? So taking care of attention is important as well. Like, there are multiple parts to this game, and the main important part of the entire game is you normalizing desired reality, right? You can't let your desired reality fluctuate your emotions, because you don't let your current life fluctuate your emotions. You not having money is a very normalized thing for you if you're struggling for money, of course. Or if you want better relationships and you don't take a single step to change that frequency in order to get better relationships, you don't do that because having worse relationships is a normal thing for you. So start taking responsibility, start finding out why you are where you are. If you feel stuck, if you feel you're not making any progress, if you feel you're not living up to your potential, then check whether your current life seems normal for you or not. If you want a better life partner, if you want more money, then check having less money or having a bad life partner seems normal for you. Because the reason, like many people in abusive relationships and toxic relationships, being in the relationship feels so normal for them, and that is why they keep getting stuck in the relationship. They can't break out of it. People who are abusive parents, they have normalized abuse, right? Children who grew up in abusive households, they get stuck with abusive partners in the future as well. And the reason is they find abuse as a normal thing for them. They have normalized abuse, right? Getting abused is a daily part of life for these kind of people, right? So they are creating their life, they are manifesting their life, they are manifesting the abuse that is getting to them. But since they have normalized it to the point where getting abused is not even a, they can't even notice it, right? They can't even pick point that, okay, this is wrong, this is not normal. They can't say that, they can't feel it. So if they want to stop getting abused in their life and find better people in their life, then they need to alter their frequency. They need to find that desired reality as a normal thing. This applies to every single facet of your life. The same thing applies to money as well. For example, let's say you have been making $10,000 per month and you want to scale your revenue fast, then check out the link in the description. Like, yeah, so if you want to scale your revenue, then you need to find your desired revenue number as a normal revenue that can occur to you every month, and that should be normalized in your current reality. And the best way to go about it is visualize that desired revenue as much as possible. Imagine it vividly so that you can create emotional experiences within yourself, which makes that revenue number as a normal thing for you. Let's take another example. So why? Because why not? right? Let's say you want to become a YouTuber, you want to grow an audience, right? Then you need to find recording videos as a normal thing for you, right? At this point, recording videos is a very normal thing for me. But if I don't find it normal, if I find it abnormal, then that will be very hard for me to do consistently, right? So before I even started recording videos, I would imagine myself recording videos effortlessly. I would imagine myself talking to a camera comfortably. And because I did that, because I created this emotional experience within myself of me being a YouTube creator, when I actually sat down to record a video, I can do it easily, right? And when I work with my clients, before I even started this business, I imagine myself working with clients. I imagine myself, my clients being successful. So when it happens to me in real life, I don't mind it. I don't let my emotions fluctuate. I don't get excited, right? I don't get way too much happy because it's a very normal thing for me. My clients winning is a very normal thing for me. Me winning in life is a very normal thing for me. So the entire point of this video is you visualizing your desired reality vividly creates an emotional experience, and you having these emotional experiences makes your desired reality as a normal thing for you. But only when you do this manifestation practice consistently every day, this entire process becomes much more faster and easier. And once your desired reality becomes normal, then you can easily let go of your desired reality. You can easily become detached, and you can start living from the end. And just because you let go of your desired reality, that desired reality itself will come searching for you, and you would have manifested your desired reality, and you would think, oh my god, how easy this is. Manifestation is that simple. This video is this video is enough for you to create your desired reality. Honest to god, right? If you just practice what I have taught in this video alone, and if you can just find your desires as a normal thing for you, almost I have said normal so many times in this video, but coming back to the point, find your desires as a normal thing. Normalize your desires. Normalize having those desires. And your subconscious mind and your nervous system craves for homeostasis. The universe itself craves for homeostasis. These things, these entities, these reality creator machines, they don't want things to change, right? So they will create instances, they will create situations to keep you to your old frequency as much as possible. And that is why being consistent in your manifestation practice, whatever technique you use, at the end of the day, you need to be in your desired reality. You need to create those emotions of you being in a desired reality. So whatever technique helps you do that, you can practice it. But consistency is what matters over here, right? Because once you start normalizing your desires, the universe changes itself, it starts rearranging itself to match your internal state. If you have been wanting money all your life, right, then that means you have normalized not having money. So when you visualize yourself having way much more money in a consistent basis, then that means you have normalized having money. And when you're normalized having money, then your internal state in itself means then you become a person who has money, right? And since you are emitted this much emotional energy of you having money because you have been visualizing, you have changed your frequency. And once you have changed your frequency, the universe itself rearranges your entire reality to match your internal state. So that's it from me. If you want to work with me personally, then check out the link in the description, or else you can keep consuming this free stuff. And I will see you in another video.